Keep your luggage with you at all times. Thank you.
Not interested. Very interested. Do. Cool. Buzz off.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. After you. Oh. That door's not fully open. That door wasn't fully open, which is useful. Which way are we going? Go that way. Alright. He wants to go that way. He wants to go towards the back of the train. Because he wants the photo of the 153. Here we are at virtually Trent Valley. The Hale. How fitting is it that I start talking on the West Coast main line? It was on this line about 5-10 years ago that I believe 319.002 broke the record for the fastest time done from London Euston to Glasgow Central for an electric locomotive.
You mean Glasgow to Euston, 47?
Glasgow to Euston. I do apologise. It was one way. It was about 3 hours 59, wasn't it? Something like that. Yeah, when's 319.002? So, it's fitting that today, the day of record breakers, we head to York. Because as you will have seen in my last documentary, well, you didn't see 6 A4s, you saw 5 and a third A4s, because the other one was on a television and they only showed the third of it. Buffer beam at the side. But we get to see her in full today. And how fitting, every single one in its own right is a record breaker. Mallard, it's her birthday today for the anniversary that she broke the speed record for steam engines. 126 miles an hour. Now, is it 126 or was it 126 point something or other?
Well, apparently it was 125.88, but it's 126.
126. And in typical fashion, we beat the Germans. Once again, England is superior to Germany in every way. Nigel's going to be there, who set the fastest post-war speed record. Bitten's going to be there, Union South Africa, who holds the record for going up Shap Summit at the moment. It's all about record breakers today. So we're going to pop up to Tamworth, then across to Derby, across to York, and then on the way back straight into Birmingham to go back to Rugeley Town. And hopefully today, no bad records will be set.
Services to Leicester.
Sorry, it is 350-107. Simon Poole just called that to 0. Can't be full, surely. Yeah, just now approaching Tamworth. Probably has a record of its own. Fattest Tamworth pig. Don't know why, but that sprang to mind. haven't. We decided we'll get on 170, 109. We're now off to Derby.
Services to Chesterfield, Sheffield and North East of England. Services
Already got
via
it.
East Midlands Parkway in Leicester to London St Helens. If leaving the train, please ensure you take all luggage and personal belongings with you. Take care of yourself in the train onto the platform edge. I'd like to thank you for travelling across country. Wish you all the best for the remainder of your day and any onward journeys you're making from Derby. Thank you.
So we're on 5.
4.
That as well.
Got half an hour, I'm going to have a walk down there to get back quick.
You go ahead.
Temper.
Where's the freaking temper? Here we are, Derby.
Donington, Attenborough, Beeston and Nottingham. This train is calling on one coach.
One coach. Unlike our coach, which is 4. You're kidding me. That's our coach. It's like 11. Ah. Now, oh, I had to break that to Simon. 37402 is not here. We are at York. And we're going to be going over in that direction.
Right now, I'm on the 6
We're it.
train out of Liverpool in 2 weeks. Get up there. And then I had to get back up to York Station. I'm on the Scarborough Spa train later that morning. On the York Circuit. Thank you.
Party time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there a 6th one here? Ta-da! All 6. Got the little views. Right, well, first on the list are the A4 Pacifics, 60007, Sir Nigel Gresley. That's fastest pre-war steam engine, 112, 114 miles an hour. It's pretty fast.
3 minutes early. Although it was as high as 23 minutes early before you hit Doncaster.
Yeah, we've
First of the Page-rated locos.
It's Doncaster.
Is 0008 Dwight or Dominion?
Dwight D.
Dwight!
8 Eisenhower.
Dwight 8's Eisenhower.
932's over there, mate.
What for like 2?
There will be no mention of that loco in this diary. 4489. There's the current record holder, is Shap Summit. 60009. I believe she absolutely blitzed Shap so much that if the Duchess of Sutherland wants their time back, they've got to go under 7 minutes.
Right behind them.
That's Bitten, half a Bitten in front of us. What's she done that's record breaking?
126 miles an hour.
Now that was Mallard,
Yes.
not Bitten.
No. 92 in officially green.
Oh yes,
92.
fastest modern era.
92 miles an hour bit of reach last week.
Fastest modern era.
Nice to holds the post-war speed record of 120 miles an hour.
Oh, it's 120.
Although the story came out, the Union of South Africa reached 120 miles an hour in VR service. There was a story on the late running Elizabethan.
That wouldn't have surprised me at all. Given what she actually does over there.
Following a 20-minute water stop due to a broken water trough, it arrived at Edinburgh 1 minute early.
Lovely.
1 minute.
That's the birthday girl there herself, 4468 Mallard.
Who broke the world record.
75 years ago. She stole it from the Germans, and we are very happy that she stole it from the Germans.
Exactly.
Once again, we beat the Germans at everything.
Yes, we do.
And if any Germans wish to have a problem with Mallard beating their record, they please feel free to write in. The address is 1939 to 1945 Jutland Street, 1966 El Alamein Square, London, WE1.
See what we got in store for the A4s over the next coming weeks.
Yes. And there's Doc, Dominion of Canada, with her bell.
In place.
Hey, you didn't see Doc's got a bell, have you?
Oh, Doc's got a bell.
Yeah, it did. Dominion of Canada had a bell, but since when it was modified like the rest of the A4s here, they had to take the bell off.
Take it off.
When it transferred to a double chimney.
All 6 of them deserve to be here. But unfortunately, 2 of them are only here till next February, when America takes Dwight back and Canada takes Canada back. Unfortunately. And then they'll be left in there for another 55 million years to rot.
It's back on the platform about 11 minutes past 5. And it's out of here fed to 28 minutes to.
Yeah.
28 minutes to.
We're going to be on the platform for it to leave anyway, so.
Yeah.
See as how we're doing record breakers here. Why not have another record breaker? King George V, 6,000.
The prototype king.
The king. The only king. Well, there are 2 other kings which matter.
King of the first and King of the second.
But unfortunately, you see as how one's not got a mainline certificate yet, and the other's
Undergoing overhaul.
she is the only king.
They're still all together.
Yes.
Although the King technically is still operational, but yet to do tests.
Yes, mine will be the one that's about turned and all over the place. The one that's half drunk.
I got
There's,
about 7 bolts of coke in my bag here.
Evening Star here.
There we are, the last steam loco built by British Railways.
And there's another record.
1960. Despite March 1960, when built, it's the same year my mother was born. Same year.
Yes, can anyone guess
March
who we're with?
1960.
There's a half of Element Lines over there. That's the loco that's been chopped up into bits, so half of it's proper and half of it you can see inside what a merchant navy looks like. Got the Southern C1 over there, probably the ugliest loco ever built. 44932 runs it close though. And over there is a little tank engine, number 66, which I think was
Despite rumours that that's C1.
NER.
The Bluebell against for restoration. Over a running order.
And the King over there once again.
For the A4s.
A few more locos up here on the top deck now. There's a old locomotive there. There's 1275, which I think is either Indian or from that neck of the woods. Got a diesel shunter there. That green coach is possibly a coach with a Brighton bell. Looks Brighton bellish. Similar. And there's Nigel. I've just seen a nice blue platform with Sir Nigel Gresley. That would mean that people want to get cab access to Sir Nigel Gresley. And there's Dwight. You can just see a bit of the Union of South Africa poking a nose out there. You can't see all of it because there's a big Chinese loco in the way. K47. And also a Class 31 in the way.
I'm hoping they...
Got some more A4s here.
The great gathering.
They haven't sold out. I know Tag Mum was where I live in Doncaster sold out.
Silver links right at the back there.
Ah, well that's for the whole set. You do it, you get a glass case.
Yeah.
There might be another A4 or two over here. Let's go have a look. Oh, we're here with record breakers. How about this record breaker? The first loco, unofficially, to reach 100 miles per hour, the City of Truro. We say unofficially because officially it was a Flying Scotsman that got into the records, but we believe it was the City of Truro, and if it says unofficially, 9 out of 10, it's not meant to be believed. But I'll say she did it over the Scotsman any day. Shh! Don't tell anyone! Tornado is there! She's just getting her drink ready for a fill-up back home later on. And here is another loco that could be a record breaker, you never know. 4771, the Green Arrow. They've hid her in one of the darker parts of the museum, so it's going to be hard to get the video up close of her, but we're going to give it a go. Be nice if we saw that running again, but I don't think we ever will. And there through the glass you can see the most modern steam loco of them all, Tornado. Although that's disputed. Some say King Edward II's more modern, but I believe it's Tornado. Just now in the old workshop, there's a Netherlands Airweight Gronk, one of them being overhauled. Over here, 47798 Prince William, and over there perhaps, well, we're record breaking here, so why not the loco that went 100 miles an hour officially first in the Flying Scotsman. Now, I'm sorry, as far as the Scotsman is concerned, now is the time. It's time to put it out to pasture, put it static now. There's no hope for it. But the NRM will keep plugging away as they usually do.
There's two of them.
We saw you. You were on top of the Green Arrow's cab. Muttley! Play a little game here. Spot the A4. It's right there. It's a 60014 Silver Link and it's the BR livery. There's a P2 over there. Oh, cock. Now back to our originally scheduled documentary after our lunch break. Here's Gladstone. It's got a few old coaches behind it. Looks like the Royal Insignia on the front as well.
Grand Central and
Where's the back end of the crab at the NRM? Good old-fashioned passenger and goods locomotive did it all. Did the crab. Just feel like going up grabbing hold of it. Haha, I've caught crabs. Got another loco here, number 673 from the Midland Railway. Derby rebuild in 1909. That would probably been on Midland Main Line passenger runs as it was back then. And we've come down a bit for an LSWR tank number 245, Southern Railway colours, the green. One would assume that this was probably on runs down to Brighton, so on and so forth. Probably Haywards Heath, Lewes, Hastings, down that area. Another exhibit here. This is a GNR shunting locomotive number 1247. No relation to the N2, which was 1744. But looks more like a pannier tank on the front. More like 9466, I would actually say, than anything else. Very strange and quirky. I know you can't see it very well, but there's loco number 65243, Maud. Recent addition here to the National Rail Museum. Used to be on a preserved line, I believe the Keilor-Worth Valley, and now she's living out her days in a museum. There's the old 2F. Well, there's the old rocket. It's not the original rocket. I think the original's up at Shildon still. So it's a modelling prototype.
Yeah, correct.
Stratford, you've been to graffiti and locos again. You class 40 veg, you.
This one had damage at the front.
Oh yeah. We're inside Dwight D. Eisenhower now. Wonder what this would have been like all those years ago.
What a different state that we're in now.
If I haven't mentioned him already, special guest Richard Hartley. There he is. Hello.
Hello YouTubers. As you know, my name's Richard Hartley. I do have a YouTube account, and of course all exclusive to Mainline Steam. All available on YouTube. I won't waste too much of your time. Bye bye.
There's Nigel. Q for Nigel goes on. Yeah, a bit of a distance. So you wouldn't get in Nigel.
Mainline certified engine.
Two mainline locos standing next to each other, bitten over here, but we are on board John Cameron's nuclear missile, nuclear warhead, the Union of South Africa. Now that is a view. Can you imagine looking out of this view, Shap Summit, clear summer's day.
Just like what Albert Seymour did for West Coast. Thundering up Shap on the LMS territory.
We come along and we wet all over the LMS.
Destroying the Princess Coronation's time.
Absolutely.
Giving the Duchess of Sutherland a run for her money.
Yes.
Watch out there, mate.
On behalf of everyone in the Poole family, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and especially thank you. Now, Vigo. It is time for us to leave. I tell you what, we'll go between Nigel and Dwight. Because we're out of here back off to York Station. It is. Here comes Tornado.
Stand clear of the edge of the platform. Someone's waving their arm to the right hand side on the side of the coach.
I've had that before. It doesn't hurt. Much. Ooh, that felt nice and warm. There she is, ladies and gentlemen, A1 peppercorn class, 60163 Tornado. And I think it's fair to say this biatch will be loud. So what we've done is we've come up the other end here, and we're going to film her going the other way instead. Because we are smart like that. Very smart. Yes, please do not adjust your sets. That is my train out of here. The 1834 cross-country service to Southampton Central. Used to go to Birmingham before, but now it goes to Southampton. Southampton via Birmingham New Street.
Yeah, it's called Donny, Sheffield, Derby, Birmingham, and then on to Leamington, Banbury, Oxford, Reading, Winchester, Basingstoke, Winchester, Southampton Airport Parkway, and Southampton Central. To be honest, after Birmingham, I don't really care. Oh, here comes our train. Oh no. It's a Voyager. Don't be 10. That's no number. 9. Follow that coach. Goodbye York. Goodbye A4s. Hello Transpennines. We're now express to Birmingham. There's nothing down here, but it's not even done it. How do you know when you're leaving Sheffield? Well, there's an East Midlands Meridian there waiting for you. That's 222002, the Cutler's Company. That'll be off to St Pancras, right on our tail. We are now on our way to Derby.
Yeah, you're right. Let me just leave it there.
Now leaving Derby. That's the sun blinding us. Next stop for this service. Where's the next stop for this service? Birmingham New Street. We're arrived at the Birmingham New Street. Not now. Okay.
Do you know what I couldn't think what I said? No, do you know that movie? No, I said, she did me this verse.
And now we go that way.
She knew.
What was we say over there, Ridge Line? Do this Oh, that's not the end of the line. Birmingham's the end of the line. It's all kind of line. Be smarter. Be something that doesn't listen to the radio all the time. Oh, go on then, I'll let you go and film this out like you usually do. Good Lord, he's thrashing.
love the smell of burning coal in the morning. Either that or it's the brakes. It might be the brakes.
Hi everyone, we are back on let me just check it is terra firma. Yep, terra firma. Here at Rugeley, ow, that hurt my neck. Rugeley town. What more can we say? To see 6, to see one A4 is delight, because the A4s, if you think of an Alfa Romeo car is pure pornography, but an A4 is similar to an Alfa Romeo. It's just pure elegance, pure skill, design. But to see 6 of them in the same place at the same time is fantastic. You cannot get any better than the day that was there. If you haven't been, go. I don't care if you go tomorrow, to the next day, or even on the last day on the 17th of July. Go. Just to see all 6 of them in the same place at the same time.
You missed your chance, you still got October and next year.
There is going to be another gathering in October for a week, and then we're going to say goodbye to the American and the Canadian A4s.
Apparently a possibility of Barrow Hill, what we've heard.
Yes, there's Barrow Hill. We're going to look into that, but we're not quite sure on that. Obviously there's people we've got to thank for today. First of all, we'd like to thank the National Railway Museum in York for putting this event on, for bringing all 6 together in the same place. And then to thank, we got the North Yorkshire Moors Railway for bringing Sir Nigel Gresley to the table. We thank John Cameron for bringing his nuclear warhead to the table. Jeremy Hoskin for bringing his blue streak to the table. The National Railroad Museum in Green Bay, Wisconsin, did I get that right? Yes. For allowing the National Railroad Museum to bring home Golden Fleece / Dwight D. Eisenhower. And the Canadian Railroad Museum. Actually, we don't thank the Canadian Railroad Museum because you gave us that A4 in a terrible state and we had to do it for you. Truly disgusting. Canadians. If it's not hockey, they don't know what they're doing.
Bad time, boot time, someone said that.
A boot time. So, that is today. I mean, obviously we're going to be going back in October to see them all again. We're going back to Shildon in next February to go say goodbye to Doc and Dwight before they take their long voyage home.
By the way, if you're Canadian from that Louisiana, please take care of your A4.
If you don't, I'll come over and I'll sort you out by taking the Canadian flag and shoving it up your...
Oh, Canada.
Yeah. So that is it for this show. Also, when the penny's about to drop for some, we'd like to send a nice big thank you to our good friend Richard Harnety for spending the day with us, touring the museum with us. Richard Harnety, the fountain of knowledge that he is. He's a genuine good lad, he is. Not got a bad bone in him, I don't think. Hopefully. Maybe. Don't think so. And this is where we end. You can follow on the YouTube channel, follow Ian Poole's video diaries on Facebook, follow me on Facebook, Ian J. Poole, the Twitter account. We don't Skype, we don't do anything like that. I'm now going to go home because I'm tired. And what I'm not going to do is threaten to punch someone and then when you see them 5 times, do nothing. called being a keyboard warrior. It's disgusting, that. Night all.